Welcome back to Hidden Wisdom Academy Biology. We've studied how plants are built, now let's explore the amazing world of animals. From earthworms to frogs and even humans, all animals are made in a similar way. Cells form tissues, tissues form organs, and organs build organ systems. In this chapter, we'll learn how animal bodies are organized, starting with the four main tissues. This is the foundation for understanding all of animal biology. Also, don't miss our biology podcast. We're close to our 100th episode. Check the YouTube community poll and vote for what you want in the special episode. Now, let's get started. As always, in this slide you can see the syllabus and PYQ topics with their years, so you get to know what to expect in your exams. Let's understand how the animal body is organized. It all starts with a cell, the basic unit of life. Similar cells join to form tissues. Tissues combine to make organs, and organs work together as organ systems. All the systems together make a complete organism. In exams they often ask questions on this, like which tissue forms the heart wall, or which organ belongs to a system. Knowing this hierarchy makes studying systems like digestive, circulatory, and nervous much easier. Animal tissues form the base of body structure. There are four main types: epithelial, connective, muscular, and nervous. Epithelial tissue covers and protects body surfaces. Connective tissue supports and connects different parts. Muscular tissue helps in movement. Nervous tissue controls and coordinates body functions. Every organ, like the heart, skin, or brain, is made of these four tissues working together. Epithelial tissues form a thin sheet that covers body surfaces and lines organs. They sit on a basement membrane, have no blood supply, and get food through diffusion. Each type has a special job. Squamous, for diffusion. Cuboidal, for absorption and secretion. Columnar, for absorption and protection. Ciliated, for movement. Stratified, for protection. Glandular, for secretion. In exams, questions often ask about the type, location, and function. So remember their shape and where they're found in the body. Connective tissue binds, supports, and protects other body tissues. Unlike epithelial tissue, its cells are spread out in a matrix, which can be solid, semi-solid, or fluid. Each type has a special role. Areolar tissue fills spaces and supports organs. Adipose tissue stores fat and keeps the body warm. Dense tissue forms tendons and ligaments for strength. Cartilage gives flexibility at joints. Bone provides support and protection. And blood, the fluid connective tissue, transports materials and keeps balance in the body. In exams, questions often ask about the matrix, the type of cell, or examples. Like which tissue connects muscles to bones, or which one is mineralized. Muscular tissues help in movement and locomotion. They have special proteins, actin and myosin, that help the muscles contract. There are three types of muscles. Skeletal muscles are voluntary and help move our bones. Smooth muscles are involuntary and control organs like the stomach and blood vessels. Cardiac muscles are involuntary, striated, and branched. They have intercalated discs that help the heartbeat in coordination. In exams, questions often focus on where these muscles are found, their structure, and whether they are voluntary or involuntary. Nervous tissue controls communication and coordination in the body. The main cells, called neurons, send messages quickly. Dendrites receive signals, the cell body processes them, and the axon sends the signal onward. Neuroglial cells support and protect the neurons. This system allows the brain, spinal cord, and nerves to control everything, from heartbeat to thinking. In exams, questions often focus on neuron parts, like dendrites, axon, and myelin sheath. Let's quickly summarize what we learned. Epithelial tissue covers and protects, and their types are squamous, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated, stratified, glandular. Connective tissue supports, binds, and transports, and their types are areolar, adipose, dense regular, cartilage, bone, blood. Muscular tissue enables movement, and their types are skeletal, voluntary, smooth, involuntary, cardiac, involuntary plus intercalated discs. Nervous tissue controls and coordinates, and their components are dendrites, cell body, axon, neuroglial support. Remember these four basic tissues and their functions. They are often asked along with organs and systems. Let's practice few questions to test your knowledge. Let's start with question 1. Which of the following connective tissue stores fat and provides insulation? Option A. Areolar. Option B. Adipose. Option C. Cartilage. Option D. Dense regular. Explanation. Areolar tissue supports and binds other tissues but doesn't store fat. Adipose tissue is specialized for storing fat, cushioning organs, and providing insulation. Cartilage gives flexibility and support at joints. Dense regular tissue forms tendons and ligaments, giving mechanical strength. So, option B is the correct answer, that is, adipose is the connective tissue which stores fat and provides insulation. Now, let's move to question 2. Assertion: A. Cardiac muscles are involuntary and striated. Reason: are they contain intercalated discs that help in coordinated contraction. Option A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Option D. Assertion is false, but reason is true. Explanation. Cardiac muscles are special. They are striated like skeletal muscles but involuntary, controlled by the autonomic nervous system. Intercalated discs connect cardiac cells, allowing a synchronized heartbeat. Skeletal muscles are striated and voluntary, letting us move bones consciously. Smooth muscles are involuntary and non-striated, controlling organs like the stomach and blood vessels automatically. So, option A is the correct answer, that is, both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Before we wrap up, let's see some common mistakes to avoid on animal tissues. First, don't mix up muscles such as skeletal is voluntary, cardiac is involuntary. Second, know your connective tissues such as adipose stores fat, cartilage gives support. Third, remember the matrix which fibers and ground substance are decide function, not just the cells. Fourth, check epithelial shapes such as squamous, cuboidal, columnar, or stratified, each has a role. Fifth, in nervous tissue impulses go from dendrite to axon. Finally, always link structure to function, know the tissue, where it is, and what it does. Let's wrap up our overview of animal tissues such as epithelial, connective, muscular, and nervous. Don't just memorize, understand their structure and function. Know where each tissue is found and what it does. Keep revising the summary table and practice questions to stay ready for next lecture. Next, we'll study epithelial tissue in detail, its types, locations, and how its structure helps it work. Also, check out our daily NEET MCQs and PYQs for daily revision. See you in the next lecture.